Tonight, from London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we ride a finish to week. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 20 carries, 101 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
from the gun, Bridgewater. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
I'm trying to understand. I just can't. I'm trying to understand.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Bridgewater to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. This is Elliott. Shoves him aside. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Miami.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Now an option play on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Loss of 5 yards.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Sanders' kick is good, and the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3.
3. Monarchs, nothing.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
37-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40.
A gain of 3, second down.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. He was brought down by Eric Wilson. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And if it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
To the running back.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
The score, Dolphins 3, Monarchs 0.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Dolphins' 4-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Finding Harris over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
Bridgewater. Harris has it over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A first down carry by Elliott. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
9-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Bridgewater's pass.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah. And he coughed it up. And the Dolphins have got it.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And out of bounds right around the 20. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Elliott. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the Dolphins.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Sanders for the extra.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one taken just inside the 10. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. This one might be going the other way. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
26 is the ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Dolphins 17.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts
6 yards.
as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3rd down, Bridgewater. Able to find Harris, complete.
Bridgewater's
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal, a 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Monarchs 10.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On second down, Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's third and 6.
And it's
Throwing, Bridgewater. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. Now back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The pass.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to have a third down.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 9.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Take over first and 10. at their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Their own 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
The throw over the middle, taken in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
At the 20.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Bridgewater now. And that is incomplete.
Bridgewater's pass.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Number 26 is the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
At the 30-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Don't do us like that.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for number 26, incomplete.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And he puts it through. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
17.
Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, Miami.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Dolphins.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, no, he lost the football. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
1st and 10 at their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
The 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
The pass.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. 20. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and take it to the house for a Miami touchdown. So now on comes the Dolphins offense as they'll try and go for 2 here. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I are looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
The ball carrier.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
At the 16-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. And a Dolphin 1st down.
Now Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Handoff to Ezekiel.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Winovich brought him down.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and maybe more importantly, a victory in